guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dimpa and today we're going to be doing a makeup look. As you can see, if you're new, please subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I appreciate the love, and yeah, stay tuned. I'm just going to be doing my face only. I'm not going to be doing my hair, so yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys all of this, and yeah, I hope you like it and do recreate this look if you loved it. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to start by priming my face using the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and just make sure you prime your whole face before you start applying any foundation so that the product can like sit in and close all your pores. And immediately after that, I'm going to just brush up my eyebrows and just make sure they're in place before I start filling them in. So I'm just going to be using a dark brown eyebrow pencil and just do my eyebrows, and then I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn and Medium Beige. I'm going to be mixing the two, and I'm going to conceal my eyebrows, and after that I'm going to put some concealer on my eyelids and blend it out with the beauty blender so that I can get started on my eyeshadow. So you want to make sure that your beauty blender is damp so that it can blend nice and easy. So now I'm going to take a purple shade. That's going to be my first shade. I'm going to apply it all over my lid with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Just make sure that you apply it all over your lid and not too up where your eyebrows are. And after that, I'm going to take a sweet pink shade, and I'm going to be applying it on top of my purple shade. So you just want to blend out the purple with the sweet pink. You can use a different brush or the same brush, but this is another fluffy brush that I use for my eyeshadow. So yeah, just take that and blend out the pink on top. And then immediately after that, I'm going to cut my crease. So I'm cutting a normal semicircle crease, nothing too complicated. I'm cutting it with the same brush that I used to conceal my eyebrows. So yeah, just use the same concealer that you used as well, or you can use a shade that's a little bit lighter than the shade you used to do your eyebrows. So I'm just going to cut my crease and just make sure that you have enough concealer, because I used a very dark color, so you want to make sure that you put enough concealer for your crease to be able to show. So the first color on the outer corner of my crease is the same purple that I used as my transition color. I'm going to be using that, and then the second color is going to be the same sweet pink that I used for my transition color as well. And then after applying those two, I'm going to go into my inner corners with shimmery color. It's more of a, not really a gold, but I don't know, I think it's a silver kind of shimmery color, I'm not sure. And then I'm just going to be applying that at the corners of my crease, and then after that I'm just going to take my lash glue, apply it first, and then after that I also took some silvery glitters as well, and then I just applied them on top of that shimmery eyeshadow. So yeah, that's what I did. And then now I'm just going to be applying my eyeliner. This is the Essence eyeliner. It's purple on the outside, so yeah, you can use any eyeliner that you like, but this works for me. So I'm just going to be applying that, and then immediately after applying that, I'm going to apply mascara so that I can just make sure that my eyelashes are nice and black before I can apply my falsie. So now I'm going to be taking my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Maple, and I'm going to be using that all over my skin. So this is a very nice foundation. It's very lightweight, it's buildable. I think it's medium to full coverage. It's really nice, and as you can see, I have like dark marks on my face, but I don't even have to conceal those dark marks before applying the foundation because it covers everything. It's a really, really good foundation. So I'm going to be taking the same foundation to conceal the top of my eyebrows. So as you would have noticed, I don't use a concealer anymore to conceal the top of my eyebrows. Nowadays I just go ahead and use my foundation because it blends in more seamlessly. Like it works. It avoids me having to make sure that my concealer is blended out at the top of my eyebrows. So it works perfectly. If you want to try this trick, it's really good. It saves lives. It's better than using a concealer, honestly. So yeah, I'm just going to blend in everything, like just finish off my forehead and apply some foundation on my hairline as well, and on the line that I created on my hair, so that everything just blends in nicely and it looks nice and natural. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, just applying some foundation there and on my hairline as well, so that everything looks nice and smooth. So yeah, I'm just going to finish off applying my foundation, and then I'm going to conceal my face I'm going to highlight my face actually using my Eyeliner Pro HD concealer in the shade medium beige and cool tan. So I'm going to be using these two shades to conceal and highlight my face. So I'm going to be highlighting my face with the same damp beauty blender that I used to blend out my concealer on my eyelids before I applied my eyeshadow. So yeah, you just want to take a damp beauty blender and just blend everything. It works perfectly. I feel like it helps with closing the pores on your face. I don't know, it works for me. So yeah, if you wanna make sure that your concealer sits well and it doesn't cake up, just use a damp beauty blender. So yeah, after that I'm going to contour my face with the Eyeliner Pro HD concealer again in the shade chestnut. So yeah, you want to make sure that the shade that you use to contour is at least a shade or two darker than your foundation shade, so that it can look nice and actually show that you did contour, or that your face doesn't look round, and like show that you have some bones on your face. So I'm going to be contouring my forehead, the bridge of the side of my nose, my cheekbone and my jawbone as well. So yeah, and then after that I'm going to blend all of that out with my contour brush. It's almost the same as a concealer brush, but it's a little bit skew or like inclined, if I can say that. Yeah, something like that. It's a little bit steep. It's not flat, the contour brush. So that's the one that you should use. And then I'm going to just blend out my contour and make sure that it's exactly where I want it to be. And I'm also going to blend out my nose contour as well and make sure that my nose is nice and snatched. And then after that I am just going to do my powder. I'm going to be using a pressed powder today. I'm not going to be using a baking powder or a loose powder today. I feel like using this method is like better than using a loose powder, because you literally just take a brush and dip it in and just make sure you press the powder against your face, and you don't have to use a loose powder. I feel like with the loose powder it's a lot of work, even though it makes sure that it soaks up all the oil and it absorbs everything. I feel like it's a lot of work, but if you have the time you can do that. I also loved using a baking powder or a loose banana powder, but if you don't have time, just use a pressed powder that's lighter than your skin or your foundation shade where you contoured where you highlighted your face. And then after that, I'm going to take the same purple that I used on my eyes and just put it under my eyes and apply some black liner, and also put some setting spray on my face and some highlighter as well for that glow. And after putting my highlighter, I'm going to put a blush as well to my cheeks, just to give it that nice cherry finish to the whole look. And yeah, I think the look is complete. I hope you enjoyed it and that I wasn't too fast. I hope you could hear everything that I had to say. And then yeah, just going to finish off the look with some lip color. I used a brown and a purple and some gloss to my lips just to complete the whole look. I hope you do enjoy and understand every step that I've mentioned. So this is the complete look. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos that I'm gonna do. Please stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe so that you can check out my next videos that I'm gonna post. And yeah, thank you.